So it used to be that if you spent time driving through just about any of our counties in the state, at some point you'd come across a paper mill. A century ago, at the peak of Maine's paper-making industry, there were more than 24 mills scattered all across the landscape, from the southern part of the state all the way to the far north. Over the decades since that era, though, the paper industry has declined, and now just a handful of those once bustling mills remain in operation.
Some of these facilities have shifted their focus away from strictly paper, finding ways to adapt and stay alive, while others have sat dormant for years. One such site of redevelopment has been the former Great Northern Paper Mill in Millinocket, where residents and community members have been working to revive the town's economy since its closure. News Center Maine's Drew Peters has the details on a new project that will be coming to that former mill site.
Before closing in 2008, the Great Northern Paper Mill was the heart of Millinocket's economy. And now, officials with nonprofit R. Katahdin are hoping to bring that industry back in a new way.
With the loss of the mill, we kind of lost our identity.
Site manager Steve Sanders says they've spent years working to redevelop the former mill into a space where new businesses can thrive.
One of our development goals was to not be a single horse town anymore, to have a more diverse economy.
And through a partnership with New England-based Castle Rock Biofuels, Sanders says they're hoping to do so with the help of the same material that made it so successful: lumber.
We lost a lot of our biomass market with the decline of pulp and paper, but it's still a product that landowners and woodcutters would love to move.
Officials with Castle Rock Biofuels say they will be constructing a 33-acre biofuel facility that will convert pieces of wood and other biomass into fuel.
We are taking that material, creating a market for that material for timber companies that are based in Maine or that have land access in Maine.
Not only providing places like hospitals and schools with heating fuel, but in a way that's more environmentally sustainable.
As a renewable heating oil, this contributes to an 85 to 90% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions reductions.
While the more than $200 million project will be mainly funded by private investors, financiers with the Finance Authority of Maine are also helping. With approximately 88 full-time jobs needed to run the facility, Bill Norbert with Fame says the project will provide a multitude of work opportunities to the Katahdin region.
Encourage folks to stay, to return, to relocate.
Something that Sanders says will be invaluable in recapturing Millinocket's identity.
This is a very good start for bringing more economic growth to the town.
Officials with Castle Rock Biofuels say they're aiming to have the facility up and running sometime in 2027. In Millinocket, Drew Peters, News Center, Maine.